Want to create a watercolor brush in Procreate that actually looks and behaves like real paint? The default brushes don't always give that soft blended effect. So today I'm going to show you how to make your very own custom watercolor brush from scratch. And the best part is you can download this exact brush plus my watercolor paper texture brush for free. Just check the link in the description below. Okay, so let's begin by setting up our watercolor brush. The first thing you're going to do is go to your brush library, find this little paintbrush here in the top right hand corner, tap that, and then you'll find all your wonderful brush sets. Procreate comes with lots of default brush sets which are really handy, and you can change the settings on them and manipulate them as you need, and as you get more used to working with Procreate, you can figure out what works for you. So what I'd like you to do is, in the brush library, I'd like you to scroll down to where you find your painting brush set. You're going to select that and it's going to open up all your painting brushes. Several lovely painting brushes in here, but there is a watercolor brush, and personally I find this to not be very realistic. I don't like the kind of sketchy marks along the side. I feel like it's more like a dry brush effect rather than an authentic watercolor brush. So what I do then is go back into my brush library, and I'm then going to, I'd like you to go to the gouache brush, swipe to the left and select duplicate. And there you see we've got now gouache 1. Tap on that brush to open up the brush studio settings, and the first thing we're going to do is select the taper setting over here. In taper, I'd like you to adjust the pressure and the link tip sizes by dragging those 2 dots to the middle of this graph. You're also going to say link tip sizes, make sure that is toggled on, and then increase your size to max. What this does is it gives the brush a sort of pointed edge. You'll see it better once I've changed the shape, but it feels more like a real watercolor brush then. This makes the brush feel more organic, mimicking the way real watercolor spreads on paper. Right, step number 3 is changing the shape for a natural edge. Now we're going to update the brush shape. So select shape. In your shape source, select edit, import, import from your source library, and then you're going to scroll down until you get to bleed. Select that as your shape, say done. Okay, already you can see that changes what the brush looks like. You're then going to choose azimuth and barrel roll. And what that does is, it's great if you're using the Apple Pencil Pro because it allows you to rotate the brush, making your strokes feel even more natural. Right, once you've completed those steps there, you're going to now move on to the next step, step number 4, which is where you're going to add a texture to your watercolor brush. So you're going to select grain. Then you're going to, similarly to your shape settings, you're going to go to your grain source and you're going to say edit, import, source library, and you are going to find clouds 2, which is over here. And you are going to say done. Okay, and that just softens the brush. And you're going to set your grain behavior to texturized instead of moving, and you're then going to adjust your depth to 75% for a realistic paper effect. So I like to tap on that and just write 75. Okay, this gives our brush the feel of pigment settling into textured watercolor paper rather than just a smooth digital brush stroke. Now let's refine how the brush interacts with color by adjusting the rendering mode. Tap rendering, select uniform blending, and adjust these settings. For wet edges, adjust it to 100%. For burnt edges, adjust this to 25%. you're going to select, for your burnt edges mode, you're going to select linear burn. Just to give you a demonstration, this is what gives watercolor its signature look. The color pooling slightly at the edges while the center remains soft. Now for the most important part, how the brush behaves with blending. You're going to tap Wet Mix and adjust these settings. Change charge to 6 to 7% and make it 7. Pull to 100% and grade to 22. Right, charge is like how much paint is on your brush. Lower values make it feel more like watercolor. Pull controls how much color drags across the canvas. And grade adjusts how vibrant the color stays. Now that our brush is finished, let's test it out. I'm painting with it on a watercolor textured canvas to really show how it performs. I created this canvas and the link is in the description below if you'd like to follow along or try it out for yourself. I'm just lightly going to paint some strokes, adjust my brush size to just get a feel in this lovely violet purple color. With a softer touch, not so much pressure, you get a much lighter wash. Very much like a watercolor wash, natural watercolor wash. And then you can layer on your pigment and it maintains that lovely translucency of watercolor. You can also see that grain showing through, also adding to the realism. This is exactly what I was going for in this brush. Let's explore blending colors. I'm going to put down some soft pastels, purple, a pink, and maybe a yellow. Yep. And then you can use your smudge tool. Select your smudge tool. And for this I quite like to use the gouache brush under the painting set. This is just because it creates the best watercolor blends, makes it the most realistic. So select your gouache tool, adjust the opacity slightly and the size of your brush, and then you can gently start blending those watercolors together. And then you can get a very gentle gradient, a lovely watercolor gradient using the smudge tool. This is a great way to blend watercolor when you're painting things like florals or foliage. You can use it for creating cloud effects or for softening your background. This makes it super easy to soften edges and create seamless watercolor washes. And that's it! You've just created your own realistic watercolor brush in Procreate. Want to download this brush and my watercolor paper texture? Grab them for free. Link in the description. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more Procreate tutorials. Check out my next video on Procreate blending techniques. It pairs perfectly with this brush. Thanks for watching.